All right. Oh, that figures. Hold on. Fucking broadcast. Broadcast irritates me. Do that or just do remove? We'll just do remove. I like remove. We'll just do that. I don't know what the hell that thing sucks. So, all right. So just to touch base, I'm going to run through all my characters and get my caches so I can do get my div tech so I can finish maybe maximizing everything that I have. I did work. So yesterday, between doing some embroidery stuff, I did work on a couple new things that pop up, chat stuff, different things like that. But for whatever reason, sometimes StreamerBot, for whatever reason, sometimes locks up. So it spawned a bunch of stuff, but we'll see if it works. I'm not sure if it's working correctly. I tested it. It looked like it was going to work. I didn't realize I have to figure out. So one of the buttons on my keyboard is somehow linked to my stream button. So I was doing something and I glanced up and noticed that my freaking stream was running and I didn't realize it. It was only 7 seconds, but still. So it just, little nuances like that. So anyways, so we're going to goof off a little bit. I'm going to run through these. I wanted to get a little bit, I don't want to say practiced up, right? But when you go from div 2 to div 1 and vice versa, there's quite a bit of, there's enough differences where you're a little off on either one you play. So anyways, I was actually going to show off some stuff. I was going to show off some stuff that I was working on last night with embroidery. But I realized that I left them out in the other room and I don't feel like going and getting them. So, if you saw my post today, Sturgy Poo, he's an individual that I met at a tank event, and he has the Division 1, and I think he has 1 and 2 actually, and I don't think he's played either one of them. And we were talking while we were at the thing, and I was explaining to him how, this is one of my favorite games, and he had asked if it would be possible for us to play together so that I could teach him. And I said, yes, we'll start a new character and we'll play. And the way I play with a new player is they play and I follow along. I keep them alive, all that stuff. Right? That we play together. I play to their pace. It's their game. I'm joining him. Right? I'm joining him. And we're gonna play his map. We're gonna play his map, and we're gonna play his account, and he's gonna play for however he wants to play. If he's gonna slow play, we'll slow play. If he gets to a point where he's speeding, then we'll speed. But either way, it's, I'm gonna teach him some things as we go, and he's gonna be all set. He's gonna learn. All right. Well, I don't need that, but I am gonna have to clean some shit out though. So I forgot this character. Some items to be placed on the ground.
Supply drop secured. Alert! All supply drops have been claimed.
So if you've been here and you've seen me in the past, if you've been in my chat at all, off and on, you would have seen Sturge pop in from time to time. So and he's, you know, he asked me a little while ago, and I've been wanting to do it, and I didn't keep forgetting, but I took a little hiatus for a little bit, and I thought I was going to take a longer hiatus than I did. But, and I'm not 100% back either. I'm basically, I'm focusing on my embroidery and vinyl and all that stuff. And then when I have time, I will log in. So, basically right now I have sent out, I've sent out a couple designs to have them digitized, some customer designs. So when those, when I get those back, I'm gonna have to work on those. So, but for now, you know, I had a little, you know, when I'm not doing that, like I practiced last night, I printed a bunch of stuff, practiced, and I printed all the designs that I've downloaded, but I haven't actually done anything for anybody's, you know, business logo or anything like that. The funny thing about this is I'm part of a group, a new group, basically, a newbie group, I guess you'd say. And it's amazing to me the amount of people that buy the same one that I have, and they no sooner assemble it and they start taking orders, and then they struggle because they don't know what the hell they're doing. It's amazing to me. It's a younger group that does that, right? Like my group, my age group, we have a tendency to research some stuff a little bit more and get more in depth, but there's people that have the same equipment I have. They've had it at a shorter distance than I have, or a shorter amount of time than I have, and they're already taking orders for stuff, right? Like there was one person the other day, they're like, they posted that they got their machine, they posted that they assembled it, and so the way it works is you buy the system, you join a Facebook group, they pair you with a group of 6 people, I guess. 2 of them are trainers, 4 are roughly the same level that you are, and you any questions you have, you post there in that forum, and then you take and you set up a training with one of the trainers in your group. They do FaceTime, they walk through the settings, they walk through basically everything, so that when you get done, you are 100% comfortable with what you have, and you are able to hit the ground and run with it. Practice stuff, right? You can't. But what I find interesting is that people are like, when's my training? You know, I have a customer that wants 50 hats. It's like, well, that's great, but why do they need 50 hats when you just got your machine, right? That kind of stuff just doesn't. I love the Alejandro, actually.
Supply drop has been claimed. Drop sites cleared. Supply drops have been claimed.
So it's just interesting. You know, they're posting on the forums, you know, when am I getting my training? I have an order for 50 hats. I gotta embroider 50 hats. I gotta do 50 sweatshirts. It's like, why are you taking orders when you don't even know what you're doing, right? Like, I've been focusing on mine. I've been watching a video on how to do something and then trying to do it. Like, so I sent one of the designs that I sent was a division logo. This logo right here. I sent them this logo and asked if they could digitize it for me so that I could put it on a hat, because I've wanted to buy hats, but I couldn't find the hat. And then I noticed that it on the actual division hat it has what's called puff. So the Phoenix is puffy. And I'm like, so I messaged the person doing my digitizing. I said, can I get two versions? I want a non.
Before we pulled out of the dark zone, the brass airdropped in some shade tech stations to coordinate local ops.
Oh, I'm also not doing another thing too that I know we do. Is there a global event? Oh, okay.
We need you to get a team together and download whatever you can from those stations before someone else does. Now.
But it's like, so basically you take a foam and you print out one color and then you set foam on the other part.
Incoming supply drops. Calibrating landing zone.
And then when it embroids, it basically stitches over the foam, but also cuts the foam at the same time. So when you're done, the stitch is loose on the foam basically. And the benefit to that was it gives it like a 3D look. So I messaged them and I said, can you make me one of each? And then when I feel comfortable doing the puff, then I will run that one on the puff. But I think this is a FAMAS. Actually, this might be the Bulldog. Bullfrog? Yes, Bullfrog, which is basically, I think it's basically a FAMAS. But I love it. So anyways, that's what I'll be doing tomorrow. I'm gonna get going at 9:30. That's the thing we decided, is that we were gonna go for 9:30. I actually got to get in cover. I don't think this guy is rugged, maybe. Or keep him from being able to flank me. Fucker, he gonna flank me anyways. Where's he? I like it when they do that. Shit. Oh, thanks for walking in front of that. Okay. It's a lot of dailies, actually. All the LMBs. Yep. Okay. I like this gun, though. Pretty good gun. So I wanted to just figure to get out. Get a little bit, you know, acclimated again. And then tomorrow.
Supply drop claimed.
Oh, one classified.
Attention. Supply drops have been claimed.
But between the Phoenix credits, and it's worth doing this alone for the Phoenix credits. Just doing it for the Phoenix credits worth it. Because when I'm done, I'm going to have 400. Plus, if I do a boss run, I forget how many you get per boss run. But you can optimize your character really quickly by doing this. Highly recommend doing it. But, and obviously we won't be doing this tomorrow. Tomorrow we'll be starting right from the beginning. And I'll probably do a female character because I think I have 2 male characters already on this, on the other account, which I'll switch to in a second. Well, after I do this, actually, probably what I'll do.
Hey, Agent.
Maybe I'll do that. Maybe I'll stay on this one, do one boss run maybe, and then switch over to my other account and run that. I'll optimize before though. I'll basically do this. This will be my last character on this account. Then I'll go back and look at my build on this guy and see what I haven't optimized, and then I'll finish optimizing it. Okay. I don't even know what I have for a build on this. So yeah, tomorrow we'll be doing the stream together thing. It was interesting actually, when I logged in, I noticed that the heroine is playing Division 2. I didn't know that was a thing. I try to kill them before I should have that up there. Need to get weak points.
Supply drop has been claimed. Alert, all supply drops have been claimed.
Let's go grab there's 5-0 and oh, those guys spawned afterwards. Do I have Path of the Nomad on this? Oh, I do. Okay, I do. All right. Oh, I don't care about that. We'll do a quick boss run with this one. We'll get the ones that are in the area. Let's say that. I don't know. I recommend every time you log in, do your caches, do your boss runs, do all that stuff. Because you don't want to leave anything on the table, right? You want to get all the gear you can get.
Per fortuna che c'eri tu. Non so come avrei fatto.
Did he say suck on a big fardo? Let's do the work. Oh wow, I picked him right out of the group. Awesome. Ooh, he's up top. I can't do every Thursday with Sturge, but I'm gonna try to set up a night where we do this every night. Not every night, sorry. I'm gonna set up a night where we do this. Because I want to, I mean, the one thing I love about this game and watching people play it is when somebody's experiencing it for the first time. That's what I freaking love. I love seeing people experience it for the first time. So that's what I'm excited about. And I want to be along that journey. Basically. Because it's a lot of fun. It really is. Run the other way, dog. Run the other way. Run the other way. On him. I don't think 5.0 has ever dropped anything worthwhile. Let's go clean these guys up. I think they're here, right? Yeah. No benefit really, but all right. We got those guys, so we'll go back to here. I won't do the boss run with these guys. It's kind of a waste. Because I think the only exotics I have left are ones behind legendary stuff.
Agent, before we pulled out of the dark zone, the brass airdropped in some shade tech stations to coordinate local ops. Thing is, those tactical sites are still in there, sitting on all sorts of intel. We want it back, and so does every rogue agent in the city. We need you to get a team together and download whatever you can from those stations before someone else does.
You are now entering a safe area.
So you can see I got things here that aren't optimized. And normally I would be like, I would go through all my characters, right? And I would say which one, you know, like I already have a fully optimized Path of the Nomad on another character, so I really don't need it on this one. I don't actually know what I was building here with this character. I think I basically put these on so that I could get, because if you look at what I have for builds on this guy, loadouts, I mean, I really don't have anything. Like I have a Hunter's Faith, but I don't have this. I have the Path of the Nomad. I have a Tactician, which I could do. I could do that. A Sentry's Call. It's not really a Sentry's Call because I moved everything off him. So let's I'm not even utilizing my skills there. So this is kind of a throwaway. So all right. So I'm gonna save that for later, but I'll focus on doing this later. But you can see if I click this and I click this, fully optimized. I select the item. I have 413 div tech. Just by doing that, I had 13 from probably killing them 2 bosses. So I could easily use all this up on a character. So it's a matter of figuring out, basically now what I do is I go through and see what characters I have that are almost fully optimized. Like I think, I'm not 100% sure, but I think my first character, let me do that. Let me go. The downfall with this though is like my first character has no storage. I have to go and scrap a bunch of stuff. So he has no room basically. So what I'm going to do actually is I'll go to my second character. Whatever one had the bullfrog, I'll go to that and I'll do the bullfrog. So this one. Oh, this one, third one. Okay. So we'll do the bullfrog. I don't know what the build was. Let's see what the build is. Then we'll do that. So hopefully everybody had a great hump day. Good Wednesday. I have a video. I made a video.
Right here.
It's funny I put him here.
Readings indicate this area is safe.
Hey,
I made a video for new streamers. It's something I've been dealing with since I started streaming.
Agent, before we pulled out of the dark zone, the brass airdropped in
And-
some shade tech stations to coordinate local ops. Thing is, those tactical sites are still in there.
Okay, so
sending all sorts
it's
of
already
stuff.
fully optimized.
We want it back, and so does every rogue agent in the city. We need you to get a team together and download whatever you can from those stations before someone else does.
I've been using. Okay, so I have Sentry's Call right now. So let's do that. Let's use Sentry's Call. And you'll see the numbers, right? Like the gear score is going up, but also the bullets going up. So this is all maxed out. And now you'll see this number here keeps going up. I think that's... I might be able to max this out. I doubt it. But we'll do it anyways. Yeah, I won't be able to max it out. But I'm going to do more damage. At least. So, okay, there's that. Okay. Alright. So what do I have for loadout on this guy? I have a striker classified, which should be fully optimized. Sentry's Call that I just put together the other couple weeks ago. A Lone Star. And a Deadeye. And I don't think I've ever used either one of these two. I don't even know what it actually. Let's do this one. Let's go here and I guess override it. And switch to this one. That's the only weird thing about it, right? So let's see, what is a Lone Star? Exotic resilience damage, which I think I could roll off if I wanted to. Enemy armor damage, ammo capacity, which is really nice. Ammo capacity, LMG damage, shotgun damage. When the weapon is holstered, it is instantly reloaded. So you get to switch back and forth, which is kind of cool. So ammo capacity, LMG damage is a set 5 and shotgun damage. Berserk. When a weapon has 50% of its magazine remaining in combat, there is a 75% chance to receive a bonus that activates when the final bullet is fired from current magazine. Once activated, the magazine instantly refilled. Weapon damage and fire rate increased by... That's pretty cool. Okay. I don't think I've ever used it. We have another... a showstopper and a big Alejandro. Then we have these two that we don't need. Okay. And then we have these that we don't need. Oh. Ooh. There's Faith. I don't know if I have that already. Colonel Bliss. Let's do this. And then I don't know if I made any room here. I did not. Okay, we'll keep it for now. All right. So the other thing I do when I log in with all my characters, I won't do it tonight, but I come over here. I grab all the extra stuff. All right. I mean, basically, whenever I have a minute where I want to play, I'll log in and spend a half an hour doing these things.
Good luck, okay?
Nope. And I also have, is it here? Okay. I don't have a snuff.
I'm thinking you'll be back.
I go there. I come over here. 9 chance out of 10 I'm going to scrap whatever's in whatever I get from that, but it's materials. I go here. And then I go over here. See this lovely lady and hope she's got something. Okay. So, let's see what we got. Reclaimer. Reclaimer. You already own all the rewards from this container. Yeah, okay. Yelling at me. God damn it. Alright, so, alright, we gotta keep that for now. Keep that for now. Scrap that. I probably don't even need Melissa's thing either, to be honest with you. Okay. Alright. That's basically what I do. I run around and grab that stuff. I think I'm full, right? Oh, okay. So let's go. I don't really want to do a boss run. We will. I will, though. I don't really want to, but I will. So, trying to think which boss run. I'll do this one.
Let's get back to it.
Because ultimately, you want to get all the gear.
Warning. Now exiting the safe area.
Ultimately. I think this is the way I want to go. Right? Yeah. Usually.
Calm down.
There's a case where I should have switched. I should have switched it, but I instantly reloaded it. I didn't think of that. Completely spaced it. Don't ask for help. I don't have time to help you. Exotic. What is it? Colonel Bliss's holster. Don't I already have? I already have it. Right? Yes. Okay. So I have it, but this one's worse. So we'll just replace it. We got div tech. Oop, what else we got? Again, I don't need. Terror health. Keep that. Scrap along. All right. Now we'll make we'll go here, which is the same basic distance actually. We won't do it with my other. Well, I should actually do it with my other account, not this one, but here. I need to do search and destroys too. Those are probably the most monotonous thing I need to finish. Is search and destroys. I haven't finished them yet on my account, and I need to. But there's 3. What is it? You do 3 of them. Oh. Poor bastard. You do 3 of them, and you get credit for 1. So it's kind of a pain in the ass to do, but they're okay. They vary. Sometimes you gotta protect the cache. Sometimes you just gotta run around and kill a bunch of people. It's nothing really, you know. I think I need shotgun kills anyways. But I think that's what I need. So she's gonna die. Can't watch. It's gonna turn and go somewhere, and it's gonna go boom. It will.
We can do anything we want. Anything.
That was dumb. I should have swapped. That was what I was supposed to do. I was supposed to swap. Run the other way, doggy, doggy. Doggy. 2 dogs. I don't want to blow his grenade up. The rag dolls are priceless in this game. So let's go here. I might need my map actually. I'm a little out of practice.
You are now entering a safe area. Warning, now leaving the safe area.
Go left. Any bad guys? Bad guys? I like that actually. I don't know if I've ever used this build. I like it. I'm still missing, I believe, two classified gear pieces to complete the entire thing. So I'm definitely going to start doing the globals when they come around. So. Gotta watch out for the other guys too, but. I don't know where they went. I hear them. Oh, I gotta go get that. So the one thing too I will tell you is when I have nothing to do, okay, when I have, I gotta go here. Am I in? Oh, because I'm injured probably. When I have nothing to do and I'm just want to blow an hour off, I did actually my first character. I think it was my first character. Let's see if I remember where this is. I think it's right here. I actually went street. I went down every street. I went door to door to see what doors open.
You can't give in!
I'll have to check and see what I broke. Okay, they're downstairs. But I went up and down every street, opened every door that there was. I don't even know. They're fighting each other, which is kind of cool. Let's shake them up a little bit. Don't leave your toes out. So I got one exotic so far. We'll get more. And I might even get the LMB done too. Okay. We'll just take it for now. Here. So. Hey, Matthew. Welcome. Okay, so it didn't... I'll have to figure out what happened. I'll have to figure out what happened with my chats. I set up a first word. Did that work? Okay, I gotta fix the... Yeah, I gotta fix the target name thing. I screwed that up. Hey, Ben. How is your week going?
Maybe I got some, maybe I don't.
Tomorrow night. Tomorrow night, I'll be bringing a friend through the game that has never played before. I got a mix of people here. Oh. Oh. Fighting two of you. Here. I'm running a gear set that I've never played before. That I don't remember playing before, let's say that. So. It automatically reloads when I switch weapons. So. So. I think it's Lone Star, that's what it is. Yeah. Yes. Yep. He's never played before. And he's been wanting to play. He bought the game. Lone Star is the gear set, actually. But he's never played the game and he owns it. And he's been wanting to play it, but he's new to it. So he asked me if I would play with him and teach him the game. I was like, you better not kill dogs or I'll be pissed. Okay, I thought I had everybody but the boss. I'll reload, but I don't have to. Yeah. I don't know if I'll get all the LMB. I'm not sure if I'll get all the LMB. I should actually. But yeah, we'll be starting new characters tomorrow. He's never played before. He owns both 1 and 2, and I don't think he's played either one of them. So I told him to.
Readings indicate this area.
That I told him a while back that I would play with him. I'd start a new character and teach him things as he went, but I wouldn't play for him. Basically,
You are now leaving the safe area.
I'm going to basically let him play, and I'm just gonna kind of follow along and help him, and just teach him, you know, let him know that it's okay that the guns suck when you start, and just different things like that. Basically, actually, I think there's more LMB right here. I gotta get. There's a bunch more. Okay. See, I reloaded instantly. Reloaded. I mean, I switched weapons and it reloaded. Okay. So. You don't kill anything in the game, either Div 1 or 2. Those out when I see it. And I left someone hanging when they kept killing animals. We're in the middle of a gunfight. Exactly. I don't kill dogs. I don't kill any animals in the game in 1 or 2. I'm not a deer hunter anyways, but if there was a guy that I was playing with one time. He was part of my clan. We were in Discord and everything together. And every time he came across a dog or a mouse or anything, he'd shoot it.
Ain't it?
And it absolutely pissed me off. So I kicked him from Discord, kicked him from my group. Like, I get nervous, like that dog even being around.
Active echo beacon detected.
Because my fear is that the dog will get caught up in this mess. I love the bullfrog because you pull the trigger once and go. So now it's going to instantly reload. I'm getting surrounded. You guys everywhere. Grenaders. I've never played this before, so it's kind of throwing me off a little bit. I've hit enraged. Yeah, I don't tolerate that. Right? Absolutely do not tolerate it. If I can help it, right? There's times that the poor dog gets involved or committed, I should say. Not involved, he gets committed. And I feel bad. But I booted that bastard out of my Discord and wait for the late spawn. Seven more. Bullfrog's pretty fun, actually. But yeah, I don't know. Even mice, right? When you see mice running along, just let them go. Fox, all that stuff. The downfall with the dogs is you can't pat them. But every now and then you'll see a dog will actually catch a crow in the air. Nice. That's awesome.
What the hell?
I need one more. But we'll get it over here. So Lexington Event Center, hard difficulty. Yep. That's what's her face? Which that one can be difficult even at hard.
Underneath. Hands up. Tango is.
A little hard to handle. Yeah, instantly reloads it.
Everybody ready.
I You get so many body shots. So you did Lexington Event Center on hard difficulty. It's a daily, yep. And did Lincoln Tunnel on challenging? Yeah. So that's another thing that I feel this game has over the second one. I feel like the missions, like, I feel that Division 2, their definition of harder difficulty is more drone spam and grenade spam. Whereas this one, they somewhat rely a little bit on the grenade spam in some cases.
Warning. You are exiting the safe
But I
area.
feel like for the most part, it's an actual harder. It's, I don't want to say strategically, right? But it is harder. The characters are harder. Where is there? I hear him. What mods and what gear and what and weapons? Yeah. Really, like the yellow gear? Yeah. I mean, you can make a real decent build. There's one build that I have that a friend of mine helped me put together that he runs, and it has a yellow backpack with it. So it is.
You are now entering a safe area.
It is. But a lot of the reasons why people don't like Division 1, because the gear is sparse, right? I mean, your storage is only 150. That's it. Your storage is 150, and you got to spread that among 4 characters, you know. But you also don't have 1,000 different.
Warning. You are now leaving the safe area.
You don't have 1,000 different gear sets that you got to try to work out. You know what I mean? I mean, you can essentially just run with, like me, I only save classified. I scrap everything else. I think I can go this way, right? No, I can't.
Guess somebody got here first. Got a problem here.
I actually went the wrong way, but yeah. Yeah, it's, I don't know. I just think it's one of them things where you play, like me, when I play through, I don't buy anything. I don't buy anything at vendors. I play the gear game. Because it adds to the game. I feel like it adds to the game.
Hey, you just made a friend today.
You don't have any classifieds? No. That's all right. You'll get them. Especially when it comes to I'm missing 2 pieces of classified. You get globals, so you can capitalize on the globals, because that's where your classifieds are going to come from. Yeah, and underground is my favorite mode. That goes without saying. Yeah, yeah, underground is a lot of fun. It's more fun in a group. And why I say that is because the chance of hunter spawns are much larger.
Never going back in the cage.
And the funny thing is, like, I have there's certain missions in Division 2 that I view as my favorite missions. Like, I love District Union Arena. I love the one where I think it's a movie theater. They dump the flame barrels on you. I love that one. The historic museum's kind of fun, but there are ones I don't like at all. Whereas this one, I like most all the missions, to be honest. I don't think there's really any mission that I shouldn't have ran into that. I don't think there's any mission that I really despise, so to speak. You do have completed sets of strikers, no fin, yeah. So, yeah. But you do a 4-piece.
Damn, I'm tired.
Right. Until it's classified, you can only do a 4. And there's certain gear sets that you don't want to run. Like, I love Path of the Nomad. It's one of my favorite solos. Like, I'm running Lone Star right now, but I've never run it before. So I just wanted to try it. I put it together the other day, messed around with it for a little while, and I'm like, yeah, that's pretty cool. But Path of the Nomad is my favorite solo. But Path of the Nomad doesn't benefit a group. You know, there's certain ones that don't benefit the group. Yeah, American history is fun. But I love Amherst Apartment, and part of the reason why I enjoy the missions in this game is because of the voiceovers during the missions. They're kind of fun. Like, it was funny because Division 2 has a neat thing where you can select the mission you want. Like, you can change it to be whoever, right? You can run against Outcast, you can run against, you know, the Black Tusk, you can all that stuff if you want to. So that's kind of neat. You can pick your enemy, right? Where this one you can't. It's the same enemy every time you run it. But so I have that. One more boss. 2 pieces of lower, yeah. So if you don't have any classifieds, then the best thing you can do is
this area is safe.
do the boss run and try to get a ninja bike backpack. Get a ninja bike backpack, and then you can run a 4-piece. You can run a 3-piece, two.
Warning. Now we're exiting the safe
A
area.
2-piece makes a 3-piece, and that kind of stuff. The ninja bike is really good in this section. Yeah. I don't know. I don't know. It's hard. I feel like this game is harder. I feel like it's harder without it's purposely harder, right? It's planned harder. It's not harder just because you have more grenade spam and that kind of stuff. It's like the legendaries, you got a hunter at the end, right? You know, so it adds to it. And yes, for the most part, hunters are relatively simple once you figure them out and you know to keep your distance and that stuff. It's fine.
I'm so grateful. I don't have.
Retaliation. Clones that follow use 90% of the time. It wasn't even. Yeah. You want the ninja bike backpack? Yeah, that's in here. So yeah, you definitely want it in this game. I don't know. I'm not really sure how relevant it is in the second one. I mean, where it's meaningful in this game is because it takes so much to get a build in this game, right? Like the ninja bike can save you. Oh. It can simplify your struggles in this one. Right, like if you're really all right, so if you're struggling in this game with a build, a ninja bike backpack in this game will save you because it allows you to do so much more. I'm gonna move my chat. So you want to know all the routes so you can kill the bosses here in Division 1? Are you in my Discord? So you can do two things. You want to do things. You can join my Discord, and there's a thing called Division Resources, and I have the map, the open world map that shares all Dark Zone and open world. And then I have a link to Livid Frey Division page where she's got all of her information, which is way more than mine. And you can also Google world boss map, and that'll come up too. There's interactive ones, and then there's just regular ones. So I have 13 keys. I'm never gonna get it doesn't work anymore, so I have 13 keys. No matter how long I stay here, I'll have 13 keys. Much like Division 2, where I have like 80,000. I think I have 80,000 Might not have enough. Okay, I got 15. All right. So, but when you do the, so when the global comes back around, okay, every boss is 150 global. Okay, and I think there's 20 bosses or 21 bosses. So global credits, you can spend, if you get really, really good, you can spend less than 20 minutes getting all the bosses, and that's like 2,500 or so, at least, global credits. So you do that, and then you knock off a couple missions, and you got a cash. So that's pretty cool. Oh, I didn't want to incorporate that one. So it's important to do the boss runs. It's also important, what I did earlier when I first got in here was I went and did all my div caches so that I can optimize my gear. So I picked one piece of gear and I optimized it. I have to spend time. I have to spend time cleaning out my gear, my storage and stuff, because I have way too much shit. I have to sort, basically. Whereas my other account, I'm running whatever gear I get as I leveled up through. Like these, right? I don't keep anything under 260. If it's 260 or higher, I keep it. If it's not, I dump it. Because it's not going to do anything for me. So I got div tech there. And I should get div tech. Nope. Okay. So the other thing I do at times is I will go through and load up. I'll go into my guns, all the guns that I'm keeping, and I'll load gear onto things onto them. Like I went through the other day and I said, okay, muzzle brake. I got 2 muzzle brakes. Which one is better, right? So you got 13 stability, 250 crit hit chance, and 2 accuracy. So headshot damage isn't really important to me. Optimal range isn't really important to me. Whereas accuracy and crit chance, I feel like is. So then I scrap that one. And that's basically what I've been doing. Is going through all my stuff and making sure that I have, you know, just to keep my stuff cleared. And then I come over here and just see what I have to, if I can do anything without using div tech, and I'm full. I'm always full there. So I don't know what I'm doing on dailies, but weekly assignments, LMBs, 50 cleaners, and 10 missions. I'll never get the 10 missions. I'm not dated. I'm not dedicated enough to get the 10. So, oh yeah, so underground you got hard and challenging. Yeah. So all right, let's quit the game because I gotta work on my other one. I have to work on my other character. So let's log out my other account, basically. So switch counts into my other one, and then I don't know what I'll do. I could do some underground actually if I want to, I guess. But I won't be I won't be too late tonight because I feel like tomorrow night's going to be later. I feel like tomorrow night's going to be later because tomorrow night will be with a new player and we'll probably play longer. So. Did I click it? Clicked it. So. Yes. Yeah, you gotta, on challenging, you gotta slow play it. Unless you're in a group. I feel like, yeah. Because to me, challenging is heroic. In this game, challenging is heroic. I put it equal to heroic on 2. Because even like, I think story mode on this one is like normal. You know what I mean? It's because if you don't get good drops, your playthrough is going to be brutal, right? Unless you buy all your gear. And like I said, I don't buy any gear. I don't. It's just not. To me, it's not the way the game was intended. I know it's there, right? This game doesn't hold your hand. I don't feel like it does anyways. So, but I don't know. I'm looking for tomorrow. I'm looking forward to tomorrow. I love to watch people. I love to watch people that have never experienced it before. Like I'm not kidding. When a friend of mine, we were playing, and he was playing it like, oh, it's a shooter, right?
We pulled out of the dark zone. The brass airdropped in some shade tech stations to coordinate local ops. Thing is, those tactical sites are still in there, sitting on all sorts of intel. We want it back, and so does every rogue agent in the city.
It's a shooter.
We need you to get a team together
And
whatever you can from those stations before someone else does.
That's how he was looking at it.
Incoming supply drops detected.
He was looking at it as a shooter.
A safe area.
And we got into the morgue mission, and he saw all the body bags and shit, and he's like, holy shit, is this dark? This is bad.
Check out the merchandise.
So I also got to go through here and grab all this stuff that I haven't got around to. I don't know where it went. Oh, redeem. I think it's under redeem. Yeah, I have all these that I have to buy. I tried doing it the other night and I'm like, I can't do that. So this is the gold edition prior to the latest update. The definitive edition. So basically this is the definitive edition minus a couple things.
Get a load of all this.
Yeah, minus a couple things. This is the definitive edition. So, all right. So I gotta do.
Stay frosty out there.
And on this character, I don't really have a build. I have a ninja bike, which I got on a boss run. Right. Do I buy mods? No, I don't buy any mods. Oh. Yes. So every so often there, like the vendor resets, I make sure that I go and get the purple damage to elite mods. I always make sure I grab some of those when I can, when I think of it. Because those to me are important. They're purple, and I want to say they're ×4 damage to elites, I believe. So, but yeah, this guy here, I don't think he has any loadouts. He doesn't. He's fresh, basically, and he's He's got a 3-piece, basically 4-piece striker, which is the most you can have unless you're classified. And I have a 3-piece sentry call. So I have health on kill, LMD G damage, and enemy armor damage, accuracy, and headshot damage. Which headshot, you know, that's fine. That's what I aim for. And then with the skill haste, which I don't really need that. I haven't rolled anything yet. That's the thing. I haven't rolled anything. But this one here can't really do. It can't do challenging underground by itself. It's a struggle. You have to really slow play it.
Warning, now leaving the safe area.
So to do it, I'm gonna go get my drop, which, like I said, this is what I recommend.
Hey, you just made a friend today.
Like I said, there's times during the week I'll log in for a half hour and just do all these. I'll do these drops. I'll run the boss with all the characters. You know, it takes about a half an hour a character to do the boss and to do these things. And I think I don't know if they're bi-weekly or they're monthly. I can't remember. I want to say they're monthly. My other character can kill everybody before the thing drops, but this guy can't. The other thing with this one is you can't guide your I don't really need. I think there's only one guy left. You can't guide your turret, right? I can't guide my turret. I can't pick my turret up. That's what I mean. Division 2 is soft. That's all.
Supply drop successfully claimed. Attention, supply drops have been claimed.
100 div tech right there. It's not what I wanted to do. I usually have that on the other thing, so. But yeah, I mean, it's like every aspect of this game that people deemed hard, they made easier on 2. Yeah, see, I have 4 here, but I don't have everything here, so occasionally I get something. No, I got cipher key, so I'm back to 4, so I might be done. I don't know. But I try to craft mods though. I try to craft mods. So I'm gonna do. What will this do? This will up the enemy armor damage. Okay, but it won't, I can't do the second skill with this. So this is already optimized. That's optimized. The ninja bike needs to be optimized. So let's do that.
You can't give in. You can't give in!
I gotta fix that. It's not showing up. Doesn't appear to be showing. Oh, is it because I got it off? Oh, fuck. It's because I had it off, buddy. I gotta fix that. I thought I had it fixed. This is not going off now. It's not going off. Shit. Okay. I'll have to fix that. I worked on it too to get it fixed. Damn thing. But anyways, what's going on, Sturge? Okay. Yeah, I worked on having a first chat pop up thing, and it's not working like I wanted it to. Oh, it's fully optimized. Oh, look at that! It's fully optimized. Okay. All right. But I craft stuff, so yeah, definitely go check the vendor. This vendor over here. Come over here and buy blueprints.
Feast your eyes on Manhattan's
Right, you come down through here and electronic gear mod and buy it, and then craft them. You can craft them from there. Stamina mod, because once you buy this, you have it. I don't worry too much about gloves or firearms or that kind of stuff, because I don't really care. I'm not going to use it. I will buy them eventually, but you know, angle grips, all the grip stuff, I do that. And stamina gear mod, firearm gear mod. You know, now you can go craft them. You know, you can even get these blueprints as well. But I focus on the mods, basically. And then you can come over here and craft them, because you need to craft them anyways to unlock some stuff. So right there, I got 4 now. So I just craft them. Which I could do that, right? I'll craft one up. I don't have enough resources, okay. So I need electronics and fabric. So then you just run around and grab it. That's it. So, me too, Sturge. So I'll start, basically we'll start new characters. So basically you start a new character, and then when you do your looks and stuff and you make it whatever you want it to look like, we go into a room and there's a desk there, and we can meet up there and play from there together. So, and if you want to do it weekly, I'm more than happy to do it weekly. It can't be Thursdays though if we do it weekly, because Thursdays are I go hang out with dudes day, but not every week. We're kind of on a every 2 weeks thing. We're doing like every 2 weeks now, or 3 weeks. We all have plans these next couple weeks, but so I can do at least this Thursday and possibly next Thursday, but the rest of the time I'll have to be a different day. But I gladly, whatever you want to do. So, and it's going to be your map. We'll play on your map, and I'll basically play along with you, and not even, you know, I won't make, you will have no spoilers from me. I will sit back and enjoy you taking it all in. Right? Sharing my favorite game with somebody. So, but yeah, and Matthew, basically there's a boss at every safe house technically has a boss. So there's a boss here at this one. So if you're at Autumn's Hope, there's a boss here. If you go here, there's a boss like right here roughly on the street here. And then from this mission, Amherst, there's one here right there. And then there's another one here. There's one here. And then there's another one right, I want to say is like right here. And then there's one here. There's one in the subway over here, or in the subway. So what I do always is I start up here and I work away this way. The only thing I've been doing different is there's one right here. So after I get this guy, this one here, I will jump to this safe house and run to here and get this guy. And then I go back to here to get chains, which if you've played, you'll run into change anywhere during the missions. And then there's a guy here. And then there's one here. There's one here. Here. And here. And so you're talking 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So you got 15, and each one of them is 150 GE credits. So if you do those guys, which takes 20 minutes, maybe less if you're well established and polished with it. Like if you run it like Livid and you bring a sticky bomb, you'll freaking do that in like 10 minutes. She goes around and just sticky bombs everything. But you do that, that's 150 that's 1500 GE credits, or well, no, it's more than that, right? It's 2300 or so. And then you go and you get your cash. And you only need, I don't personally get I always get the 1500 GE credit caches because you're going to get the stuff anyways. It doesn't matter to me when you don't have any classifieds at all. You're better off to get that one because there's an achievement for that one. You get well, I think it's up to 50 of the things, and you get an accommodation. So that's the important thing. And every time the first time I should say that I run the bosses, I get at least one exotic by running the bosses. So you could definitely get that. Oh, awesome, Serge. Good to hear. And then there are the same, there's name bosses inside the DZ as well. But those are a little harder to get. Because you have people in there, which the last couple times I've been in there, everybody's been kind of working together. So, and the other night, I mean, doing survival was a pain. Because there was so many people in there. I mean, I tried to do it and it told me the server was full. So, but all right. So, I don't know. I kind of feel like doing a boss run again. I don't have a lot of time. It's almost 11:30. I got about a half an hour left. So let's do that. Let's do it. What the hell? We'll do a boss run. They're not boring. They're not boring to watch, I don't think. Maybe they are. Plus, I don't want to do any missions because I don't want to spoil it for Sturgy. So we'll just do this. It won't be very fast, but it'll be a half hour, maybe. But we'll just do it. It's important. It's good. This is the other thing with 2. 2 doesn't have life in their friggin' safe houses. You don't need safe houses in 2. Nobody uses them. I don't think anybody uses them. So, but I'm working on a charity stream and I'm trying to decide what I'm going to do. I've been thinking about doing some I don't even know how we're going. Okay. Then I go to this one. And you don't refill when you go in here either. That's the other thing. So, actually, I got a message the other day from Stop Soldier Suicide.
Readings indicate this area is safe.
I have been invited to be part of their message board thing, where they're gonna
Warning, you are exiting the safe area.
basically give me ideas and things to help me on my charity stuff, and I'll be part of a survey board and all that stuff, I guess, which I thought was really cool to be included in that. So I've been trying to figure out what I'm gonna do for that. Stop Soldier Suicide. Ah, I killed the mouse. Shit, I should have waited. But where'd he go? Yeah. I just want to fuck with him. So I've been trying to decide what I wanted to do for a charity run. I was thinking about, I was pondering the thought of doing a Division 2 map clear. I fucking love that. Oh, look at that. What we get? Colonel Blizz's holster. Awesome. All right, cool. I'm gonna go here. But I'm trying to decide, right? Like, I was thinking of doing Division 2, no fast travel. Start at one corner of the map, play every mission, and basically clear every piece of the map. Thought I heard somebody. And the only time like I can go into, I don't even know what my other guy, oh, it's this one. Oh, they're fighting. Love that sound. But basically just starting at one end of the map and playing all the way through. Whoop, at my tackling by accident. And not being able to fast travel. Running, you know, having to do everything and have heroic, whatever you call them there, right? Make sure that every control point I take over is heroic. Play through, and then move to the next section, and I can only use I can only reload it, you know, obviously the boxes and shit like that, but I can't fast travel back to the White House. The only downfall with doing that is I would have to empty out my character, you know, make sure he doesn't have any gear, but I'd break everything down anyways. But that's the only other thing I was thinking is, like, I'm also building up my optimization station over there, so I really don't want to break shit down. But I don't know, I'm just trying to decide what I want to do for a challenge. kind of a challenge or something to keep it going and do like another 10-hour stream like I did before. He's a yeah, get Sorrento here. So I don't know. I'm trying to come up with something. I want to do something with the division. Oh. I don't know. I was spitballing some stuff. It's like I have a character right now, I think that's level 20 maybe. And because they're level 20, I'd have to get them to 40 just to do that same thing. The other thing I thought of doing was I have a hardcore character, I think that's at 27. And I haven't played it because the Delta issue. I've been afraid to keep going with him because I'm afraid that I'm gonna get freaking delted, and then he's gonna die after all that work. So I haven't really bothered to do anything with that character, but I could do a hardcore, but. He's right. No better sound. There is absolutely no better sound than the headshot in this game. So. I don't know. I've been on the fence about it. I've been trying to figure out something. Because my focus this year is going to be on Stop Soldier Suicide. It's amazing. Like in the message they sent the stats. The stats have been updated, and it's staggering and extremely sad. So, there he is, 5-0. Okay. Alright. I aggroed somebody. Did the dog make it? Yep, dog made it. Good. That's another thing, Sturge. I have one rule. If you play with me, I have one rule. You don't kill dogs. You don't kill any animals. I want a canine unit. That's one of the things that I'm not a fan of the specializations into. All they are basically is the perks and all that we have in this one. But I'm not a fan of that mechanic. So So I thought about doing that, was playing with only without a thing, but without one of the specializations. But then I'm like, that's not really gonna do anything for me. Doesn't change nothing, doesn't make the game harder, you know. So yeah, this is the one. I used to run right to here from here, which is, I guess it balances out, but then I started doing this instead. So I don't know if anybody has any ideas on a charity challenge or something. I'm more than happy to
Now entering a safe area.
to take the idea. I don't eat weird shit. I don't eat, you know, I don't dye my hair. I don't do some of those things that I know other people do that make them a lot of money, but I don't do that. I can't do that. You know, it's like I have a tattoo, but it was,
Now leaving the safe area.
it's put in such a place, it's on my upper arm. I wanted a full sleeve, but I decided not to because I didn't know what my career path was going to be at the time. I thought I was actually going to be doing some other stuff, so I didn't do what I wanted to do, and I basically just wrapped from the elbow up with stuff. But when I wear a short sleeve shirt, it does stick out around the bottom. But oh, doggy, get away. This is what sucks. The dog's gonna, okay, that's all I wanted to do, save the dog.
Very kind of you.
Yeah, but I don't know. I've been thinking about going back and getting it finished. Some things that have happened that, like that, it's basically my upper arm from my shoulder, the top of my shoulder down to my elbow is the representation of my family. So it's Water, which is my wife. He's gonna die.
Shots fired.
The upper, it's all water with a tree, and my son is the tree frog. My daughter is a koi fish, because no matter what you throw at her, she will. Thought I heard a bad guy. No matter what you throw at her, she will continually swim to the top. She's always been that way. And that's what koi fish are all about. What the fuck? Where the hell is everybody? Alright, these guys. I might die out of this. Fucking, there's JTF over off to the side. They didn't do nothing.
You can't.
That's funny.
You can't give in. You can't give in!
Hey, Crit Joker. Hey, it worked. Sweet, it worked. What's going on? I gotta fix the target name though. That's not working, but everything else is working. And it's calling you a subscriber. It's supposed to be first chat. I must have named something wrong. Or, you know what it was? I copied and pasted. That's what it was. Did it drop any loot there? I think it did. So we'll go get it. I was too busy flapping my lips. But. So.
Warning. You are now leaving the safe area.
And then there's a dragonfly on a tree. Because dragonfly is my favorite. I don't know if you'd say insect, but It describes me pretty well if you look up what dragonflies mean or whatever, but
Who it is?
yeah. I thought the JTF were gonna help back there and they didn't. They didn't do shit. But oh well, we'll go back to see if there's any gear. Then we'll go get chains, a couple others. And then tomorrow night, Surge will like I said, I'll get on Discord. I can get on your Discord if you got a stream channel, or you can get on mine, doesn't matter. And we'll do that knock thing for Twitch, and then I'll have to figure out how to mute all this stuff, and then we'll start at the beginning, and you can kick back and enjoy the story and just take it all in, enjoy it all. I'm not going to spoil anything for you. I'm not going to run ahead of you. I'm going to be right along with you, and we'll play together, and because I want to take in your interest, so to speak. Not that I'm really getting anything special, so all right, let's grab chains. But no, they shouldn't. They definitely didn't there.
You are now entering a safe area.
But yeah, Matthew, I agree with you with Division 2, right? I got the
Warning. You are exiting the safe area.
I got the little helper, but I feel like he's bugged, like the
Fucking take this city.
I feel like he's bugged like the turret every now and then, right? The turret will fight shit. I don't need to fight them. The turret will shoot at stuff that's like all the way down the street and aggro stuff. So, whereas oh yeah, NGN, yep. I was afraid that thing was gonna blow up on me. The thing with NGN though, I feel like you want to wait. I feel anyways, you want to wait till you play the game, right? You wait till you play the game. He's probably the hardest one, actually. Change is probably the hardest one. And he's one of the first ones you'll bump into by accident when you're playing through. Yeah, and even the manhunts and the apparels have gotten lame. I don't know. I feel that way. Like I was doing the manhunt earlier the other night. I was doing it, and I'm at a thing where there's supposed to be a supply drop somewhere. So now I'm waiting for the supply drop, and I have no freaking idea where it is. So then I started grinding for the Assassin's Creed outfits, even though I don't have any interest in them. I mean, I love Assassin's Creed, but I don't need to look like a freaking ninja while I'm running around New York or Washington. But yeah. So I don't know. Yeah, I mean, you can't, like, I can't pick up my turret. I can't tell my turret where to aim. It's like, that's why this, I don't know. I'm a broken record, but this game's so much better, and I really hope 3. I hope 3 is more like 1. That's all. Because if it's more like 2, I'll still play it, but I won't, I don't know. It's hard to say. Like the definitive edition, it's fine, right? It's like the thing that I look forward to with the definitive edition is that I'm hoping, which I feel like they put a too big of a price on it, even though I paid for this, I think a year ago. I bought like the gold edition or whatever, which is now the definitive edition minus some gear. I was really hoping that the definitive edition would be all the expansions, right? Which it is. All the cosmetics, everything, except for what you find out in the open world, because I think that's really cool to have. And one mission where you where we learn about Hell's Kitchen, right? Just a quick little story snippet that kind of explains Hell's Kitchen, explains why people are pissed at you. I don't know, just something. A little teaser, right? No, I didn't want to do that. That's okay. Jesus, more of them. That's it. There's one more guy. Or my other thought.
I'm gonna go do a little recon down that way.
We're operating under Directive 51 and are fully authorized.
My other thought was give us a hardcore.
Just looking out for ourselves.
People were forced to fire on.
Right?
We've got reports of some of those escaped prisoners from Rikers. Let's go.
Give us a hardcore character or something. For definitive edition, you get a hardcore character. And make a hardcore game mode really quick, you know? That's kind of what I wish they'd have done. I don't know. But my hope with it, okay? My hope is that the definitive edition will bring more players into this game, which I feel myself, and I don't have the stats to prove it. I only have what I see with my own eyes, but I feel like this game has a more active player base than 2. I feel like it does. because
I won't forget this.
every safe house you go to has one or two characters where the second game doesn't have any in any of the freaking safe houses. Oh, I can't go down. How come I can't? I aggroed from the mission. Oh shit, I did. We got some shit going on. I'm fucked. I'm screwed. Just to survive it. Holy, that was brutal, and I didn't get the freaking moss yet. Or did I? Did he come up here? Did I kill him? I must have, huh? Or he hasn't spawned yet. No, he's right here. That was a gunshot. Of course it was, right? Yeah, let's do this. Probably. Yeah. And I'm not, I mean, don't get me wrong. There's certain little dumb things, I guess, with Division 2 that little irritations that I have with it. But I feel like it's got a solid story up until Black Dust. That's all. I got a video. I put a video out already on everything I don't like about it. But
Readings indicate this area is safe.
I feel like they definitely have to put snow in 3.
Warning. You are now leaving the safe area.
I'm pretty sure, Matthew, it was you that we were last time when I said 3 should be a 1.5. Oh. 3 should be that moment of time between the 2 games. You should see, you get to see what happened in Hell's Kitchen. Get to see everything, right? Hey, I'm gonna get the 50 LMB. I mean, they could do 8 months. There's plenty to do. Plenty to cover. I mean, if I had my way.
Nice shooting there.
What is your going to armor in Division 2? My go-to armor, you mean? Oh, my build? I love Umbra. Umbra's probably my favorite gear set. I run Umbra with a capacitor and a harmony and skills, and that is my favorite build. I do have a striker raid build. Probably gonna die. Yep, died. I do have a striker raid build that I use when I do a raid. But really, the same 4 builds in this game are basically the same four builds you need in that game. I do have a striker build. Who the fuck is killing me? All right, hold on. Shit, okay. All right. Get rid of him. Get rid of him. Oh, they fucking killed my bag. I weren't paying attention. Yeah, I do have a striker's build, but I only use it for the raid. And I do have what the hell's the other one? What's the one? I can't think of it now. See, there's somebody in here. They just ran out. What's the one? Oh shit. There's one where when you run up to them, it makes them nervous there. It deters them. I can't think of what it's called. I like that one too. But I honestly, I haven't explored builds because there's too many. There's too many that do the same thing. Like, I love Umbra because Umbra, you hunker down behind something, you build up stacks, and then you step up and all your guns or whatever gun you're using sounds like a chatterbox. It's a fun build. I don't care. Like I said, I basically went on G.
Active echo beacon detected.
I basically went and did, because I was going to run the raid with G Rock's clan, then I used his build. I looked at his build sheet and I built basically what he said. I didn't do a healer because I don't give a, I don't want to put that much effort into it.
You are now entering a contaminated
but I did do a striker build
the contaminated area.
based on what, his recommendations, because I was going to run with him. And I've run all the raids with him and the other thing there, the incursion. I've run it with him using that build, and then I ran the raids without him in a random, and I just basically did the same thing that I did when I played with him. It's not as good, the way they run it is way better than just randoms, but even like this game, I just barely started using defense. My main character had a defense build on it, and I maximized it. So striker underrated in division, overrated. Yeah, it's not the same. Yeah. And I don't know. I haven't, like I said, I basically, when I played, I used Wyvern because I love skill builds. So I had a Wyvern build, and then I added, I'm trying to think what was the other gear set I put with it. So my skills last forever. Like when I already get the 50, I think. So when I deploy my drone in any mission, My drone's up the entire time. And I can't remember what it was I put with it at the time. I don't remember. But that was my build for the longest time. And then I played around a little bit with Umbra, and I started tweaking Umbra, and I didn't see any other builds with Umbra. I didn't see any build videos about it. So I'm like, you know what? We're gonna use it. I didn't jump when I wanted to. There you go. But I haven't really put a whole lot of effort into builds and into, because I don't play 2 enough to care. I guess. I know it sounds bad, but I don't. 2's fine. 2's okay. I enjoyed the story. I liked it until the Black Tusk showed up, and then I'm like, this is just dumb now. And I like the manhunts. I was okay with the manhunts. Hey, look, it was like, dude, you know, I like the manhunts right up until we killed Duke Nukem, and I'm like, this is not even fun anymore. This is the same shit over and over, different area to kill somebody that we know nothing about, and adds nothing to the story. Nothing. No, I didn't do glass cannon. No, I didn't do. It's Coyote's Mask, but it doesn't have. I don't use glass cannon on anything. And on my Umbra, I use the hunter backpack, basically. Yeah, I use the hunter backpack. So I need to go here. So, but yeah, I don't know, you know. And then I log in, and now and the cosmetics or the friggin' football team and football helmets, and you know, we did a Halloween event, and I don't know, I don't know, it's just hard, you know. I mean, I enjoy the Assassin's Creed games, but I don't want my guy to dress like Assassin's Creed. All right, you want to do a Ghost Recon thing? That's fine, right? Military-esque, that fits. Let's do that, you know. But I just feel this game here is tough to beat. I don't think they're ever gonna beat it. I feel must be upstairs. I'm guessing upstairs. I do have a build that uses the pestilence and the vial and stuff like that to tick shit down. I like that. Yeah, fast travel to the... But other than that, I don't know.
You should take it easy.
How the hell did I just get all that experience? I just got a ton of experience. I don't know why. But yeah, no, and that's my major gripe with 2. Right? 2 caters too much. I don't want to say caters too much to the lazy. But I'm what they would consider a gamer dad, right? I don't have hours to grind everything, you know, but I feel like, hey, I got something. It's just too easy. It's too easy to get everything. It's too, you know, it's like, it's not, it is absolutely not hard to get in a raid, regardless if you're a solo player or any of that stuff. It is absolutely not hard to get into a raid. You have people that just love to run people through, right? Like today, for instance, Livid did random draws from her stream and ran everybody through legendary missions. Her and 2 of her people, they ran people through their legendary missions. And I'm like, that is so nice. Right? And you have that in a division. There's no excuse why like me, what I do, I'm trying to think. So I've done the incursion 3 times. Okay, I did it with G all 3 times. And one of the times I got the little chatter thing, which I love. All right, magazine size. So I'll do that later. But I got it. The first time I did it, I got it. The second time I did it, I got it again. And I gave it to the guy that was with us because he didn't get it. And when Brooklyn came out, so Brooklyn is my favorite part of the Division 2. I feel like Brooklyn, I can't stand the Warlords of New York map. The missions are kind of cool. A couple of them are kind of cool. I feel they're a little long for what they are. But for the most part, I think they're done well. I love Connolly. I think Connolly is like my favorite character. It's sad that you don't really get much out of her until you kill her. That's it, right? You can enjoy her up until the end of the mission, then you kill her. I can't stand Kelso. I can't stand Manny. But it and I gave up on the manhunts because it was like they just didn't make any sense anymore. They weren't adding any value. You know what I mean? And I find it hard. It's so weird because like this game here, you got to grind this to get to stuff, right? I can't open the map up and say I want Striker. I'm just going to play here for an hour, right? Or Summit or all those other places. That's what I mean. I feel like I'm disappointed in the, what's it called? ETF or whatever. I'm kind of disappointed in those guys because I felt like those guys should have played and said, you know what, this isn't as good, because it's not as good. Everything is achievable too easy. And I'm a guy that I don't have time to grind, right? Like I get 2 hours a night to play. And okay, if you want to drop the Eagle Bearer in the DZ, it needs to be a different Eagle Bearer. It needs to be an Eagle Bearer, kind of like what they did with the Harmony, right? You got the Harmony, and then you got the named. It's a named Harmony, then there's the regular without being named. I'm okay if I'm a guy that I haven't done all the raids and all that stuff. I shouldn't be able to go. I mean, granted, the DZ, if it was like this DZ, then it's harder to get in the raid because you got to survive the DZ. I go in a DZ. I have never fought anybody in Division 2 in a DZ, in any of the DZs. I go in, do a few things, do the dailies or whatever it was I was doing at the time, and get out. And it's like, it didn't intensify the DZ by adding shit to the DZ. But if you're gonna give me an Eagle Bearer in a DZ, I'm okay if it has different like, instead of giving it the superior things, like for instance, I use a card on my build. I have a card, and the named card and the other card have the same kind of skill but different, right? One has the superior skill and then the other one has like half the thing of it, right? So if the Eagle Bearer does 50% more damage after a reload, then the Eagle Bearer that I get in the Dark Zone should be a different skill or less than that. I shouldn't get the same thing that the person that ground their ass off to got. That's my thing. And I don't know. That's my thing. It doesn't need to have that. You know? But I feel like the people that developed this game left, and the people that developed the second game thought this game was too hard. That's kind of how I feel, right? And it's like it's not too hard to grind. I mean, in this game here, it like, I remember when this game was at its peak and I was in AOD, which is Angels of Death, and I'm still friends with like 6 of them in here in UB. We would run Lexington 20 times in a night just to get Barrett's chess piece once, right? And we would do that. We would grind the hell out of that just to get it once for somebody. And it's like, you don't have that in the second game. You don't. It's you know, like you go to Summit and you select the gear you want, you select, you know, You go into countdown, you do the same thing. You know, it's like I was watching a video the other day of to move your expertise up. Okay. So the quickest way to get your expertise up is to throw on a 6-piece of something, go into countdown. As you play, you will most likely like select whatever it is you want to expertise, right? Select that as a drop, collect all those items, and equip the 6 of them that you get in countdown, and continue on. And that's how you level. You let the rest of your team carry your shit, and you wear the equipment that you're using, and then eventually, if you keep doing that, you'll build your expertise bench up. It's like, well, that's not what it was supposed to be, right? Like when I finished my expertise bench and I had everything in there, I was so happy because I completed it. And then they came out with new shit, and now I gotta grind some more. Whereas over here, you recalibrate stuff. I love this recalibration station way more than that Tinker Bench shit that they got there. Because this one here, you can kind of make what you want, but I don't know. There's so many talents in Div 2 that make no sense and nobody uses, right? And it's funny because it's like everything in Div 2 is a Temu version of Div 1, right? Like the underground, okay? The underground is Summit. Summit is a cheap knockoff of the underground. I feel that Descent is a cheap knockoff of Survival. I can't stand Descent. If I'm going to play Descent, if I'm creating a game mode, if I created Descent, you would create a build out of gear drops. You wouldn't become overpowered by stacking weapon talents or talents, right? I would love for a roguelike. You drop in, somebody drops a pair of pants, maybe you get an exotic, depending on the, you know, by the time you get done, much like Survival, you have a build that you have created, because that's going to inspire you to learn other skills, other builds, right? Have it so that there's a small pool. So every 2 weeks, there's a small pool of skills or of things. My microphone's just randomly freaking moving on its own. But have, let's say, 6 gear sets. Okay, 2 weeks. These 6 gear sets are in Descent. As you play, that shit drops. You break them down. You have a craft bench in between each run, right? And you can use materials that you get to craft certain things, or you get what you drop and put together, and have it so that by the end of it, you may have a skill build, you may have a DPS build, you may have, but you have to be creative and put some into it. And because I don't feel like doing what they did is doing anything special. I don't feel that it's harder or I don't know. I just, you know, and like I said, the legendary missions, they're just nade spams. That's it. You go through and do the zoo. It's stupid. It's like I watched GC do it, and I'm like, you know what? I'm not even going to waste my time trying this. Whereas all the legendaries that they have here, they're interesting. There's a little bit, right? Like, there's a couple missions that are a little bit nade spams, you know, nade spamming and all that stuff. But overall, you have to have a decent build, and you have to have some strategy to complete them. I mean, all the incursions are a freaking blast in this, you know. But I don't know. I'm just, you know, these resistance. These are fun to do in a group. They're fun. You know, you gotta do that, I guess. I don't know. I haven't done it yet. Not this guy, anyways. But I don't know. I just feel. I don't know. It's a tough one. Like, so everybody was up in arms and bitching because of seasonal characters, right? I log into Division 2, I'm running, and I was like, why is my guy running so weird? And then I learned that there's like a 20% boost in running. It's like, well, he looks so stupid, right? And the NPC guy that you rescue and it runs with you, he can't even keep up to you, so he keeps spawning in front of you. It's so dumb. And then, what was the other thing? Oh, and then we're getting realism mode, or whatever that is, right? That's a seasonal character. Everybody bitched about seasonal characters. I was excited about it. I was like, give me a seasonal character. Let me, you know, let me play. You know, give me these weird things. You know, the global events. The global events are pretty cool, but they're the same, right? Like we have all the same global events here. Like the one here, was it the 1 and 2 where you shoot the guys in the head and it blows the green stuff and that erodes them and all that stuff? We got the same thing in this one. It's just red stuff, and it explodes and does like an area effect or whatever. But they are and they're not, right? They're made to be done with different builds. Okay, so like what was the one they just had?
We're standing by the breach. Get ready.
I think it's
Head's been cut off this dragon. Shouldn't be too much of a problem.
Is it Falcon Loss?
Time to go. Hold on my signal. God damn it, get back.
No, which one is it?
Can't wait to put my feet up and take a break. This patrol has been. The signal back up. We'll have to reestablish a connection.
So stolen signal, clear sky. So one of them, whatever the one it was last time, if you got Path of the Nomad, you could solo it. So there's one where there's a movie theater. If you got a good defense build, you could actually solo that one. But there's some that, yes, it's made to synergize with different builds. So if you got like a 4-man group, you all run specific build. Like there's in Stolen Signal, you have JTF guys that are gonna get shot with a 50 cal, and you got to stand in front of them with a shield to keep them safe. So you got 1 or 2 guys with shields that do that, and then everybody else, you know, fights everybody. And then you got the I want to say I think it's Falcon Lost. In Falcon Lost, there's the same thing that's in DUA is sitting at the back of Falcon Lost, and you got to clear 15 waves and plant bombs on it to blow it up. I think it's 4 bombs, maybe, I forgot. So they all drop bombs. So you pick the bomb up, you put on a thing, and when it blows up, that's how you beat it. If you run Path of the Nomad, it's I don't want to say easily doable, but it's doable. And the other thing is, if you run with 4 people, You need at least another person. You need at least 2 people in a 4-man group that know what they're doing. Because when I was running Falcon Lost last week, it was me and one other person, and I hadn't played Falcon Lost in a long time, so I'd kind of forgotten how it all worked. I was in it with my defense build. I was keeping the floor clean, while one of the other ones was doing all the stuff, and then the other 2 had no idea what they were doing. They were completely lost in the whole thing, and they died like all the time. I was constantly reviving them. It was messy. Yeah, if you have a six piece Path of the Nomad, you can do Falcon Lost, pretty well, because you're gonna heal every time. Right, you're gonna heal every time that you kill somebody. So that, that's kind of a big deal, in my opinion. I've been wanting to try it, but I haven't tried it. Part of the reason is because I don't have time. I don't, like, what was it I did one night? Oh, Underground. Was it Underground? Underground. I did a challenging mission in Underground, and I gave up. I didn't have enough time to finish it. I had to go to bed. So, which is what now is. I'm actually later than I wanted it to be. But thanks everybody on YouTube for hanging out. Drop a like, subscribe if you would. I'd appreciate it a ton. I'd like to get to 200 subscribers. It's a small goal, but it's a goal moving forward. And for those on Twitch, thanks a lot for hanging out. Tomorrow night, 9:30 Eastern, PM Eastern, me and Sturgy are gonna be starting from scratch. Sturgy has never played the game before, so we're gonna play on his map. I'm gonna join him. He's gonna experience the game for the first time, and I'm just gonna sit back and play along with him and just enjoy the journey and the ride, because like I said, I love this game. I don't have four accounts. I have 2 accounts, but I enjoy this game a ton. It's my all-time favorite game. I don't get bored playing it, and when I sit at my desk and I'm looking at all the games that I have installed, this one here seems to be the only one that I'm like, yeah, I'll play that. I do have Star Wars Outlaws that I kind of want to play, so maybe I'll play that a couple nights or whatever. My streaming is going to be very sporadic, because like I said, I'm working on building up a business, and I work full time. So when I got stuff to do for my business, that's what I'm going to focus on, and when I don't have anything to do, then I'm probably going to hop in here and play. So for those that hang out, I appreciate you. Appreciate your time. Look forward to seeing you again. And if you want to come back tomorrow night, like I said, 9:30 p.m. Eastern, me and Sturge will be starting from scratch on my third character in this account, and we'll be having some fun. So thanks a lot, everybody, and hope to see you again. Take care. Have a great Thursday. And if you don't come back, have a great weekend.